Hi Aquarius, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. So for all my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females, this is going to be for the first week of March. I hope you will find this helpful and useful. We're going to be covering a little bit of health, finances, and love. I will have a link to the extended reading below in the description box. If you find that's resonating, want to spend more time diving deeper, you can check that out below right after you're done watching this, okay? And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes. And we have your fellow Aquarian here just chilling on the bed like usual. Okay, so Aquarius, so let's just get right into it. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of spacing out this week. Could be something that you always do on the regular, but especially this week, I kind of feel like you're going to catch yourself like zoning out and just like thinking about things that maybe you wouldn't think you'd be thinking about. Like certain random things will pop into your head, or you'll just like be thinking of seeing things differently or seeing people differently. It's like, you know what? I thought I felt this way, but I don't know. I think it's different now, or I don't know if I feel that way anymore. I'm not really sure. You're just kind of like zoning out, spacing out. Like even like at work, and when you're talking to someone, people may be like, are you okay? Are you thinking about something? Do you hear me? And you're like, oh yeah, I'm good. But you're like way out somewhere else. I'm seeing that the number 18, if not also the number 9, may be an important number for you guys this week. 9, I think, also came up for Libra. So you may be dealing with a Libra. Maybe you have Libra somewhere in your chart. When it comes to your health, Aquarius, I feel like you're taking slow, easy steps towards your health, whether this is like food, diets, examinations, blood work, anything. But I feel like you're taking your time and you're not pushing yourself too much. If you have certain goals that you want to meet, I feel like you're doing it little by little. And making certain changes, or just taking your time with it. You're not like pushing yourself too hard, but you're also not being lazy. Like you're doing what you need to do and staying consistent at it, which I feel like is gonna be really good for you. Of course, you want to do something. If you want to make a dramatic change, you have to do something consistently over a long period of time, because that's what's going to give you the best results. Okay, so I see you doing good. You're making positive changes. You're not going too extreme or to not doing, nothing at all. You're like doing it the way that you should. Okay. I'm seeing that when it comes to your finances, work, school, career, that this may be a really busy week for you guys. You may have a lot of responsibilities. You're like here, there, next, like you have so many things to do, or you have a lot of places to be at, meetings, phone calls, Zoom. You just may be running around all over the place and you just got a lot of things to get done. But I feel like you're energized, you're motivated, you're passionate about it, you're excited. It's like good busy. I feel like it's gonna be good busy. It's still kind of tiring, but you can get it done. You're just gonna be all over the place. So just make sure maybe you have an agenda or a schedule, a calendar. You are going to bed early, getting enough sleep, eating well, just because I feel like you're gonna need a lot of energy this week. So you may have a lot of things to get done. I'm seeing that you might also have a lot of creative ideas and passions that you're going to start working on, or you've already started working on. When it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, so Aquarius, I see some of you could have Scorpio somewhere in your chart, and as far as a person you could be dealing with, I feel it could be very well a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, if not also a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I feel more so strongly a water sign. If not, it could just be the energy, of course, but this person's definitely in their feelings. And right now they're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, whereas you are kind of in a more calm, serene, peaceful state of mind. Even if things are not peaceful in your life, I feel like you're kind of just trying to see the bigger picture of everything. You're trying to handle things in a better way than maybe you have in the past. And I feel the situation here that two people really care about each other. Two people really maybe love each other, or once really loved each other, but I kind of feel like one person loves the other one more than the other. And you may have initially thought, yeah, I think this is good. This is going somewhere. I feel like we are compatible. They make me feel good. I feel good around them. But something I think changed within you, or something's going to change inside of you this week to make you feel that, you know what, this person is great and they're amazing and I feel really peaceful and calm with them, but I don't know if they're the right person for me. You know, like I love them, they're great, but I just don't know if that's what I need in my life anymore. And I think that's tough to express. I think that's tough to really explain to someone, because it's like not really nothing they did. I don't think there's anything that they did wrong or you know, said to you or anything. You just kind of just had a change of heart, or you just feel like maybe they could be better off with someone else, because it's not fair for you to stay with someone that you're not truly all the way in love with. And also it's not fair for them, because they could be with someone who really loves and cares about them in the way that they need. And I feel like you may decide to peacefully kind of like end things and walk away from the situation, but not in a like, oh, I hate you, blah, blah, blah. It's like very an adult manner. Like, hey, you know, we've been good and stuff, but I just don't know if like I want to continue this. I feel like you deserve more, or I feel like things are not, it's just not exactly what you want. So however it is that you word it, you probably can word it way better than me, because my Mercury's in Pisces and I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes it's hard for me to express things in a way that makes sense. So you guys can probably do it way better than I can. But I think that you no longer feel the same. You just don't feel the same about this situation. You don't feel the same about this person. And it's not personal to them. Like, I think you still think they're great, but they just may not be the right fit for you, you know? It's like you may love a pair of shoes, but if it's not your size, it's not your size. Like you can't make it fit you if it's not your size. You still love the shoe, but they don't fit you. It's like that kind of situation. And I think you decided to do it now because you see that this person has become really close to you, has really grown to love you, maybe is even like thinking that things are more serious than they are. Like maybe they're talking marriage, long-term commitment, all this stuff, and you're like, wait, or kids, and you're like, oh, whoa, I feel like I need to like slow things down here because I'm not at that place yet. And instead of like continuing it and hurting them, I feel like you're doing the best thing you can right now and being the bigger person and preventing them from any future pain by kind of just trying to be direct and be honest with them, which I think is the best thing to do. And I also feel like there's things that you are still healing from in your past, and you are going to be doing a lot of healing and feeling better, but I don't feel like you're super heartbroken or anything. You are going to be a little bit disappointed because maybe you wanted it to work, but you don't understand why you just don't feel the same, and it's kind of out of your control, but you're healing. And I feel like this is going to be really important alone time for you to kind of reevaluate and reassess what you need and what you want, or what's really gonna make you happy. And it sucks because I feel like this person's energy like really likes you, really wants to be with you. They saw a future with you. They may, you know, think that maybe just something going on with you and that things are gonna be okay. But I feel like you really are done. Like you just don't feel the same anymore. Something has just kind of changed within you, and you need something different, or you're looking for something more, and maybe this person just doesn't have those qualities, or just something is not clicking all the way. Like it almost fit, but it just wasn't the exact match that you're looking for. And I feel like this person's really open, really deep, romantic, sweet, loving towards you, wanted something long-term with you, was super nice, super kind, could be someone who is really passionate as well, tells you how they feel, expresses themselves to you, could be a little bit competitive, maybe they play in sports, and I feel like they're gonna feel a little overwhelmed and chaotic, but I think that you don't want to mess with them. Like you don't want to play mind games, and you don't want to hurt them further by staying with them, making them think that you want something more when maybe it's not what you want anymore. And I think it was never your intention to hurt them or anything. Your feelings changed, and sometimes that happens, you know. You can't really force anyone to love you. You can't force someone. It has to just happen naturally. So you may have just like fallen out of love, or you just realize it's like maybe not for you. But I feel like there's gonna be a lot of healing, and you're gonna get to know yourself a lot better than you already did initially. Okay, so we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy's at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and also your advice. Okay. I kind of feel sad. Like I feel sadness. Like it's almost like you're more sad than they are, because you really wanted to like them, but there's just something that is telling you in your spirit that you just can't continue on. It's weird. All right, so we'll dive in deeper. The link to the extended will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Sending you guys lots of love. Bye.